Hello Boys and Girls Club. This is Stern, Club Director at Webb Middle School, and I am going to show you how to make a scrambled egg. There's very few supplies you need, so you must get permission before you start this cooking exercise. So you will need a few things. Some of the things you will need is salt and pepper, maybe some oil, or some Crisco for the spray, or some butter, and some eggs. And then first thing you'll need is some butter. So you put that into the pan before you turn on the flame. You want to melt the butter before you start scrambling your egg. This is the one way that you can do a scrambled egg. This is the first way. Okay, so the first thing is butter. So we put our butter into the pan. We're going to go ahead and turn on our burner. And I don't like to put it on the highest flame. Just medium is good to get everything started. So we're going to melt our butter into our pan and get it ready for our egg. Now for the video, I went ahead and got a little bit extra butter than I would need. So I'll probably do 2 eggs in this case. But we're going to start with butter, heat it up, and melt it into the pan. That's number 1. Now please don't forget, you need permission before you turn on anything. Please don't start cooking on your own unless you have permission or you have someone to help you. Okay, so that's the first step. Okay. Now that the butter has melted, we're going to get our eggs and we're going to scramble them very quickly into a paper bowl, in this case, just a paper bowl. Okay? So there's many ways to crack an egg, but one way I like to do it is just to tap it on the side of the stove and use one hand. You just drop it in there, take out your shells, and we're going to get one more and drop that in there. Get rid of the shells. We're going to stir it very quickly with a fork. So we're scrambling, we're mixing up the egg and the yolk differently. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit and drop in my egg. Making sure everything is flipped a few times. Want to cook it on both sides. And we're done. Put that into container. So the first way to do scrambled eggs with butter is done. Okay. So the next thing you do if you want to cook a scrambled egg, if you don't have butter, is you can use a non-stick spray. In this case, Pam or Crisco, and you spray that instead of using butter. So I'm going to do that over here. Just a quick spray, nothing really heavy, just one little coat. Then I'm going to take my eggs and scramble my eggs, or again on medium. This time, because it doesn't need to melt, I can go ahead and put the egg in there right away. I don't have to wait. Okay? So again, that little egg is done. Good. Okay, turn off the heat. Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you how to cook an egg with, and to start with, is some oil. Let's have a little bit of olive oil here. So I'm just put a very little, just a little bit. Okay, alright. So I grabbed 2 eggs. Okay, we've got our oil in the pan. We're going to go ahead and turn on the heat, medium. We're going to stir our eggs really. That's done. Now we're going to heat up a little bit of the oil. Make sure we spread around the pan really well. And put in our egg. Now again, using olive oil. Say that's good and done. And there's your scrambled egg.